So hello, I'm just checking to see.
So hello.
Yes. Oh dear, I don't get why that was different. I used the same microphone option, so yeah, I have no idea why that was not playing the audio. Thank you, Lucas, for trying to alert me to that. Yeah, strange. Anyway, so as I was saying before, that happened. So yeah, so I do these every Thursday evening at 9:30 p.m. and basically you can ask questions by using Skype, and my Skype name is Rebekah Maroon. So friend me on Skype firstly, and then you can write questions as I speak, or you can wait until I open for questions and you can call in or write questions at that point as well. Yeah, so that's how it works basically. Hang on. Oh. What was I going to say? I'm doing a monthly Zoom as well, which will be next Saturday, let me just check, the 6th of February. So you can join that as well if you feel inclined to join that. It's Saturday at 2 p.m. usually I do them. So yeah, that's the starting part. So welcome. So if you're new to, maybe you're new to watching this stream, so just to briefly explain, so what I have two children, and they obviously they're awake. They're not doing much in the daytime, so they're full of energy and they're not sleeping very well. So they're awake at the moment and they're up and down the stairs, which is a bit distracting. I can hear them. So yeah. So yeah, so basically, I do these talks every Thursday, and the one YouTube, and there's no charge or anything; they're free. But basically, they are an expression. They are an expression of what I could only describe as love and joy. They're an expression of, yeah, love and joy may be the best words. And so I have no teaching really. I have no book or no teaching, and these dreams aren't supposed to be for you to learn something. They aren't teaching anything. They are merely an expression of that joy, of that love, of that freedom, of life. So in the beginning, I just kind of hang around and wait for that expression to start, I suppose. So I'm not sitting here thinking of what to say or what to talk about, really. I'm just sitting here and trusting that speaking will start happening. Words will come out about this. And it's raining now outside. It sounds beautiful. And I have a title as well, which is quite nice. A title is nice to the magical stroke mystical pointing of non-existence. So in that title, oh, the toilet's flushing now. Maybe you can't hear it. The green bar's not moving, so I'm assuming you can't hear the toilet flushing. So the wonderful thing about this message, the most wonderful thing about this message, or you could say the magical thing or the mysterious thing about this message, is that it doesn't exist. It's pointing to that which doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And yet, and yet, and yet, and yet, this is the magic. This is the magic. This appearance is magic and mystical or mysterious. So we're speaking about something which isn't in form, so it doesn't exist, it isn't a thing, an object. It has no existence, it has no quality, it doesn't exist. Like in deep sleep, there's no existence, there's nothing, there's no existence. Like all this is turned off. And so all there is everything. You can't find not a thing. All there is everything. All there is life happening, this waking dream happening, these seeming movements and forms happening. What the human longs for, ultimately, what it longs for is to find its, to find what it is, to find like what it is, or where it's from, or what the truth is. It's not even true, really. I think humans are machines or animals that want pleasure. It's just simple, really, pleasure and pain. But it seems like in humans there's an extra thing. As this extra dimension is added, this extra sense of autonomy, of separation, then there's a longing to find the truth of that, or to find freedom, or find peace or rest, something that doesn't feel right, being this separate somebody, being a thought, being a story in time. It doesn't feel right. And so there's a longing to find what you might call truth, or find out what's wrong, and to find out what it is, or what freedom is. I don't know, all these words, I don't know, but this is it. What is longed for is freedom from that prison of being someone, of being a story in time. Freedom for life to be appearing as it is, which of course it always is, but when it feels as if you are someone, when it feels as if you exist as a separate someone, when it feels as if you exist as that story of a character, when that's who you are, that's all you are, it's unsatisfactory to live as that. It's frustrating to be that limitation, to be on a treadmill, moving through time, moving through sludge, trying to get to a place of rest, a place of completion, a place of rest. So what's being pointed to or described here is rest, is completion, is freedom, is love, but it's not for a person. It just is that. It just is that. It just is free. It just is complete. It just is love. It just is peace. And out of that springs everything. Out of that spring ideas and stories and beliefs and seeming movement and change. But as an identified human, identified to thinking, it feels as if you are a movement, you are form, you are limitation, you are object. And that's simply not true. That's a playing out. A playing out. So this is a a waking up or a revealing of that which isn't a thing, of that which doesn't exist, of that which isn't form. And that can't be revealed to someone. No one can wake up to that, because that would imply two. But it's a mystical, miraculous, magical revealing. Beyond the dream of someone, beyond the dream of a separate looker. So this is merely a pointing to that or a describing of that. It's not trying to wake anybody up. Who could wake up? Okay, so maybe that's it for the intro talk. If you have any questions, then feel free to Skype me. Thank you, Lucas, for oh, hang on, let me just use my laptop rather than my phone. That's a nice picture. Repair sound. Thank you, Lucas. I don't know how that happened. I had the right microphone selected, so it didn't change anything. And now it's working, so I don't know. Bizarre. So yeah, feel free to send questions or call in. My eyes might close, but I'm ready and waiting. I haven't frozen, I'm just very still. Oh God. It always startles me when I can call and I can call. I say what I feel. Yeah, you can call. Yeah, and say what you feel. Hi.
Hello.
That was cool, wasn't it?
You're popping up.
Yeah, I had some blue tack over the camera and I peeled it away. That was very cool.
Yeah. I want to share what I'm feeling today because I think it's very amazing. And this is connected with your stream.
Yeah.
I want to say that all this non-duality speakings and talks is about the same things every time, but you can be focused every time on the one thing and never take your awareness to other thing. I mean, all the time.
Yeah.
All the time when I hearing about non-duality or talking about non-duality, I like especially looking to the things. Everything is everything. Everything is created by God, and I always focused for that everything happen itself. Everything happen itself, and this is what I always like. Looking to people, looking to trees, water, everything happens itself, and that's what I every day seeing. But only sometimes I am focused by this non-existence. This nothingness is not my favorite topic. I like everything, and I am not focused on nothing.
Yeah, well, you can't be. You can't be focused on nothing. You can't be. Yes. It's not a thing.
yes, but when I say focused, I mean when I say non-existence, it's in some way closer. When your stream have the title non-existence,
Yeah.
so I feel this word non-existence taking us a little closer to this no thing. And I feel your stream today very hard. And this is the feeling about how amazing I feel this feeling, what you're talking today, how amazing is that can be something like non-existence, something what isn't in the matter, don't have sound, don't have shape, and this is the most important no thing.
Yeah.
And
yeah. And there seems to
this
be
is what is
there seems to be and there seems to be a hypnotism that happens where only things are important. Like there's a getting lost in so many different things, thoughts, ideas, feelings, experiences. And it seems
it's also magic, so it can be it can be for us very attractive,
hypnotizing. Yeah.
I mean for me the non-existence and existence are the two amazing things. Existence is magic, not non-existence is magic.
Because they aren't two different things. They aren't two different things.
Not too different.
Yeah. Like you can't know non-existence. There's only existence. There's only what is.
Yes, I cannot. I can't.
You can only, in a way, you can only recognize non-existence through existence as existence.
Yes. But isn't that like? I mean, when I cannot be in non-existent part, but I can pointing. I cannot go in, but I can pointing to the door or not. So if I can pointing, I can say there is something like this.
Well, yeah, and there's just words and speaking that happens, seeming to try to point to something beyond the words, but ultimately it's impossible too. There's just that expression that happens where there's an attempt to express that which can't be expressed, and it's never going to be expressed as a thing because it isn't a thing. So no word or concept or label or idea can ever really touch that which isn't in existence.
Yes, but we know there is something what we cannot touch. So it's about something what isn't something, but we going around.
Yes, it seems that way, but it isn't. It's like isn't that? I wouldn't say we can't touch it. It's more like there isn't anything else but that. So there is just that. There isn't someone who can't touch it or can't speak about it. There is just that, and it seems to appear as being spoken about. It seems to appear as someone speaking about it, but actually there's no one speaking about it. Or you could say that is speaking about it. There is just that. There is just that appearing as form, appearing as speaking, appearing as everything. but it's not found. You can't find anything in these seeming forms. They're empty. There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
So tell me, what means in non-duality speakings when someone says, I only pointing? Is this pointing is something useful? is it any useful pointing?
Well, it's not useful to anyone, but it's useful in the sense that it seems to be what's happening. There seems to be an attraction to hearing this being pointed out, to hearing it being described, that there's a love and a longing and an attraction to it, if there is. So it means it's useful for what? For who? Who knows? But it's useful in the sense that there's an attraction to it. That there's a resonance of it being spoken. And you can ask, whose longing is that? Who's longing to resonate with this? What's resonating with this? It can only be that.
Yes. But there is some function of your stream, of the title you given to your stream. This function of your stream is for no one.
I don't know. I don't really think about who it's for. There's just doing it. There's just the action and the doing of it. I mean, the idea of who's it for is just an abstract idea. Who's it for? I mean, it's really irrelevant who it's for. It's just happening.
Yeah. But you say happening. But if there is not happening, so isn't some kind of duality happening and not happening?
No, because not happening isn't happening, so there isn't two. Not happening isn't a thing. It doesn't exist. There can't be two things.
Okay. Yeah, I have some kind of joy when I am lost in these words.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
It's some kind of funny and more close to true that the talking with sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense.
So when we're losing the sense, we are closer to true, but the truth is always there.
Yeah. This is always the way it is. Just the way it is.
Okay. It's all for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lucas, for calling in and expressing that. Thank you.
Have a good days.
You too.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye. So any more questions, then feel free to message or call. It's quite nice to speak to someone. Okay, so good time to stop the stream, I think. Thank you for joining. I've really enjoyed expressing this and enjoyed speaking to Lucas as well. So have a great week, and I shall see you next time. Bye.